show. We started the comedy show back in January. The thought, implemented it, and now we got our 8th show. We had some awesome shows, and I also want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, WTMH Online Radio. Give it up for them, y'all. Dana Foster, Demond Cheer, you'll hear from him shortly. Lady T, I got a hell of a memory, lady. That's what's up. Give it up for Osheki's Live. Our numbers may be down, but the quality will be high, I promise you. And we have other people going to be turning, coming in here because it's raining right now. They sit in their car because they want to melt because it's sweet like that. But give it up for your sweet ass self for getting here on time. Now, has anybody celebrating any birthdays today, any holidays, any funerals? That y'all happy somebody died or something? Anybody? Whitney Houston's birthday today. Give it up for Whitney Houston. Girl. Anybody had like a bar mitzvah or a dog's birthday or anything? No? Huh? Okay, well, it is August, and the Olympics are in full effect. Have y'all been watching the Olympics? Yeah. Man, I'm impressed with the gymnastics. I really am. They was jumping and flipping and shit. I was wondering how they can do that shit. It was amazing. And I know I can't do it. If I try to do a flip right now, I'll be in a nursing home tomorrow. So I'm not doing that shit. I'm just going to do what I got to do. I don't even play ball no more. I referee basketball. Let me tell you how crazy people are right now. I was refereeing a basketball game. Guy came out the stands. He says, I know him. Knew him real good. He said, you son of a bitch. That wasn't no foul. You out here cheating these kids. I hope you die and go to hell. You and all of yours. He was serious about his basketball. And I said to him, Reverend, no damn way to act. No damn way to act. Some ruly people. I'm telling you right now, they got a guy in the Olympics running around with no legs. Y'all see that shit? Yeah. Phenomenal. He lost, but shit, he was in the fucking Olympics. Wasn't even a Special Olympics. I was amazed. I was mystified. They call him Blade Runner. Running around with no legs on purpose. That was amazing to me. And I'm telling y'all right now, if this dude running around with no legs, what's your fucking excuse? Huh? You complaining? Stop fucking complaining. It's good out here. Complaining that your man don't love you, get a new man. Complaining that your woman don't love you, get your new woman. Or get 2. Or 3. I seen a dude on this A&E, he ain't have no waist. Y'all seen that dude? The dude with no waist? White dude. He had these long ass fucking arms and these big ass hands walking around on his hands. Y'all see him? He had no waist. He didn't feel sorry for himself, refused to use a wheelchair, and had a girlfriend. I don't know how he fucked her with no waist. I'm still mystified by that. But he had a girlfriend, and no waist, didn't feel sorry for himself. What you say? He was probably, he was oral sex. Is that what you're trying to say? He had a girlfriend, and she loved him. Now, they was less fortunate. They came out the trailer park. You know what I mean? I think he was a victim of crystal meth between the parents, but that's between them. He still didn't feel sorry for himself. So let me tell you something. When you start fucking feeling sorry for yourself, you start thinking that it's bad out here for you, think about the dude with no fucking legs. That true? Yeah. He got no leg. He didn't feel sorry for himself. Had to piss in a bag. Huh? You piss for free and complain. You piss on purpose. He probably just had to go. Huh? He climbed up on a damn sink, set his ass in the sink, and washed his hands. Remarkable, man. Probably bench press a truck. That's my public service announcement for tonight. I'm gonna come back up and we're gonna have an awesome show. But before I start up the comedy event, I always like to give local artists a chance to perform. It's a good forum. You come, you perform here for free and shit. And then you get good one day, they pay you. And by the way, let me just say this. I just got accepted to do comedy in New York next month at the Broadway Comedy Club. Give it up for my black ass. That's right. going up there, so I'm on the quest for the next however weeks it is. I ain't do the math and shit. I'm gonna do some hardcore comedy, some clean comedy, and work my muscles, okay? So some of these jokes is gonna be hit and miss with y'all. If y'all laugh, I got a report card. If y'all don't laugh, I'm throwing that shit out. Fair enough? Yeah. All right. So before I want you all to give your undivided attention to my local hip-hop artist who's coming to grace the stage. He came highly recommended from WTMH radio, online radio. And you know, let me tell you something. This dude made his stuff up by himself. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing no covers and shit. You know what I mean? He created his shit, right? So I want you to bring to the stage, all the way from Columbus, Ohio. East side. He's from the east side. You left your gun in the car, brother? All right. I know we ain't packed you down and shit when we came in here. All right, no violence, bro. We's all grown folks and shit. We ain't on that Crip blood shit. We on that Baptist, Pentecostal, Holiness, and Shiite Muslim stuff, right? Okay? So coming to the stage, give yourself a round of applause. Did I say that wrong? Clap your damn hands for my man, Joey, baby.
Joey, Rowdy Boys, 1989, let's get it.
All right, here we go.
Turn me up. I got a story to bring back original hip hop. I'm gonna paint my stomach, I know what it's target. My homies about to write up, I tell them that I'm writing. When y'all think it's speeds, criminal masterminds, I'm the reason why late night you're peeking with your blind. See, my homie, he was a stick-up kid. It was either give him the look or he flipped y'all in. I remember Milo, he was b-boy tall. Expecting a hype made him above the law. These cats are school criminals, not your average school. When they done dirt, they use a shovel, not a spoon. Never quit while they ahead. Bring it to a halt, take it negative action, I make a positive result. They think I'm ripping on superiors and pressure from my leaders is all the way to head go and conquer all our fears. But what motivated me was excitement and poverty. You'll remember in the hat, I'm about to hit the lottery. Watch out for the voice from behind. I got the end in mind. Check it out. Born a victim to the cycle of failure. Father with the stripe, mother hook up paraphernalia. Growing up broke by the mouthfeel, no silver spoon. My dreams is popping up beginning like a birthday balloon. I felt as if I was the gerbil in the wheel. When life goes on as I continue to stay still. Time equals money. Time can be paused. It was time to make the money, but my time was off. Cause I could lay a nigga out and take all the goods and build street credit and respect in all the hoods. But in my mind, I planned something much bigger, an inside job. When they couldn't put the nigga got his job at O'Shaky's, robbing cashiers, looting it all about to make the safe disappear. Poof, Alakazam, right before their eyes, while the matter make them in people with the side of frogs. See how I flipped it? Hey, Joey, pay attention. I learned the maximum. I work a minimum wage and on the basis of economy. We're on the same page. You may have a salary. I work a 9 to 5. Promises like $1, a nickel ain't worth a dime. It's rob and be robbed. Not a room for kids criminals. One don't survive. Who will be their own memorial? Tupac's Brenda had a baby named Lisa. Instead of calling my mode, it's faster to call pizza. I'm working on a stopwatch and not a time much clock. I know the whole routine of the slab in the block. I got man who can beat the same combination. Lucky I plan to rob him back at the stat spot. I guarantee my verse will be the same. If you don't make the rules, then you shouldn't play the game. Nothing like a chance, nothing in the way. I'm about to show the whole world that crime does pay. Watch out for the voice from behind. I got the end in mind. We're closed, but the show about to begin. I'm about to run to the bank and grab the strap up in the sink. I need y'all to take a bow. No oohs and ahs. If I do this gun, we'll make a round of applause. My waist deep now. I can swim or I can drown. I'm at a kid with no way The register is clean. Time is against me. I gotta make sure that the safe is empty. I run to the back here, my heart drops to me because the getaway driver is dead in the front seat. A couple deep breaths and watch from behind. This must have been the script, cause this is the last line. I bet you wanna know the combination to the safe. I take it the numbers with the spirit to your face.
Oh, boy, you cold. Go ahead, boy.
The message, watch out for the voice from behind. I got the end in mind. Hey, I got something special for you. Hit that second track. Yeah, time to get nasty. Hey, hey, hey. Damn, I didn't know it was that easy. Cover other men and shots to make a girl run to police me. Body straight tall, thanks to a exclusive half naked at the club, sweat the crib and no excuses. Take it off, take my possession. I can't wait to get the ladies to add it to my collection. That's getting lazy. The more the true savage, then you won't get the pussy while I abuse the privilege. Drop below for me, and I'll put better for it. And when I get you off, I was on my nose for it. A pussy people judging murder, be a killer. Weezy baby is a pussy monster. I'm Godzilla. Work harder, we can work harder on the weekend. Shouts out the flow records here, we eating. A white boy wasted. Come on the love. I spent the beat silly on a house party. And girl, you make me wanna get nasty. Girl, you make me wanna get nasty. Girl, you make me wanna, you make me wanna. Girl, you make me wanna get nasty. Girl, you make me wanna get nasty. Girl, you make me wanna, you make me wanna. Let it on the record tonight. Where's on tomorrow? Hey, that's coming up on the upcoming mixtape. Joey's World, up all night, entertaining, all that data. Mix ready on out.
Give us some noise, That damn thing is hot. Goddamn, where they get you from, bro? You need a damn record deal immediately. Where P. Diddy at? No, don't go to P. Diddy. No. All his bands fade into oblivion and he keeps all the money. You need somebody like Jay or Kanye. Kanye, you'd be eating Kanye. Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? Give it up for Jovi right now. Hot damn, son. That shit was dope. It was like Biggie, Busta Rhymes, some old school real shit. You said some real, you right, took the money out the safe and got away? You BCSI nigga. Damn, you cold, bro. Give it up for that man again. I'm highly impressed. You came highly recommended. WTMH Radio gave you a vote of confidence, bro. So since they gave you a vote of confidence, I'm gonna give you 2 thumbs up and 5 Bravo Zulu. That's 5 jobs well done. That's Navy talk. Navy talk, y'all. Are y'all enjoying yourself? That's the way you start a damn show out. Oh yeah. He smoked it. And I'm gonna give it up to all y'all who braved the tornado sirens, the hurricane and shit. If your kids have to call you, just tell them to stay put. Don't go nowhere. You at the comedy show and shit. Because you're gonna need to laugh because they probably fucked the house up by the time you get back home, right? So make the best out of it right now. Would y'all agree with that?
Yeah, 2 chains into me.
All right. So anybody married in here? Any married couples?
Just the first
One.
track.
See? It's a
Yeah, just
giant
the
institution.
Yeah. No, that was his, but I can play.
That's my friends right there. They've been married and I love them. That's black love at its highest peak right there. Give it up for them. Right out of college they've been married. Making it happen. Marriage means until death do you apart back then. Now it means until. Till you can't pay the note, you lose your job, you lose your foot because you got gout. She ain't carting your ass around no more. Unless if she get big, that's how she leaving her stuff, taking her to the gym. Damn, man, until. I was married one time. And how it happened was, I went over her house, ate some spaghetti, woke up 10 years later, married, with 4 kids look just like my ass and bad credit. They call that Shanghai in certain circles. So she released me from captivity, and I'm out here paying child support and shit. But it's good to be free and broke. Give it up for free and broke, y'all. Free and broke is good. Because incarcerated and broke is bad, huh? Anybody ever been in jail when you ain't got no money on the books? My man in the back. You speak on that shit, damn it. The Jackson Pike, I know. Yeah, nobody bring no drawers and shit. No commissary. You trying to gamble and shit, play spades with some annihilators. I know how it is. It's okay. It's okay. It's called hard times. Hard times, man. I remember when your grandmother and grandparents would talk about hard times. They came up through the recession after slavery. That's like 5 slaveries. Y'all remember that? And they had to eat everything on their plate. Y'all remember that shit? Now y'all just throw food away. Knowing the homeless dude downtown eat it. Y'all don't even save it, man. It's a damn shame. Y'all should feed the homeless, man. Because I'm telling you right now, in America right now, it's bad. Oh yeah, it's good right now because you got lights and shit. You know what I mean? You can eat, you got a place to go. Gas prices is high, right? You got to make a conscious decision at the pump on if you going to go across town for some ass or you going home to save your gas. Ass or gas, ass or gas. Gas or ass. You got to make a grown-up decision. Huh? I had that problem. So I decided to call Audible. I called her up in the BP parking lot. We got busy in the back seat like we was in high school. Got to improvise, adapt, overcome. Is that right? That's right. Joey know. That's right. You know, Joey, you know too? Man, you dope, bro. I know you gonna have all the honeys after you like Biggie Small, but you look better. Your eyes ain't crooked and shit. God bless Biggie Smalls, you know what I mean? But he was big, black, and ugly as ever. However, he stayed Gucci down to the socks, right? You was dope, bro, for real. I ain't blowing you some smoke, because if you suck, I wouldn't have said shit. I just went into my next act. I'm just telling you, keep it real. So he was dope. All right, look, we're going to bring up somebody else to the stage. Now this dude, he just performed last week at the Funny Bone. You opened up for, Joe Claire from Rap City. He opened up for Joe Claire, Rap City. Joe, he was at Rap City when Rap City was on. Y'all remember him? He was a comedian, he was funny. Demond Cherry opened up for him last week. He kindly said he was gonna come and, hey, y'all turn that down a little? Some feedback. Yep. That's how they be sounding when they be tapping my phone and shit. It don't even be the FBI. It don't even be the FBI. It be my ex-chick who's stalking me. She's technically solvent. This girl's tight. You ever had a stalker stalk you before? You know, I hate when they ask you a question and they already know the answer to the question they got to ask you, waiting for you to lie. So I don't even answer the question. I just go silent. Silent is golden, man. Don't answer no fucking question. I ain't on the witness stands. You know? I'm telling you, you got power. Use it. Somebody call you on the phone, harassing you, berating you, dogging you the fuck out. Hang up. Just a friendly click. Hang up. Why are you standing there taking that abuse on the phone? Huh? Bad enough you gotta go home and take that bullshit. Why do it on the phone? Pay your bill to take that abuse. Hang the fuck up. I'm giving you power back. You see what I'm saying? Power. You got power. We're gonna bring our next comedian to the stage. Very funny guy. Very fucking funny guy. And if he ain't funny, there's something wrong with you. And if he is funny, something wrong with him. I don't even know if that makes sense. He hosts his own show, the Comedy Underground, right? Comedy Underground on WTMH Radio. Bring it to the stage, Devon Cherry, y'all.
Y'all really know I'm about to dance my ass? I'm almost 40 years old. Fuck that dancing shit. What's good? Everybody good? Yeah, get ourselves around while we're toughing it out. Man, I done fucked with more bitches in this room. Shit. Man, I could eBay all these damn jokes. Many people in here. First of all, before I get started, I want to give it up to the VIPs in the house. The very invisible people and the cheers out there. Give it up to them. Fuck y'all, that was funny to me. I see what type of show this is getting ready to be tonight. Everybody been talking about the Olympics? Y'all been watching the Olympics? Everybody been watching that? Can y'all hear me? Am I talking too loud? Is this mic on? That's old school. Yeah, the Olympics, man, you know, I like all the events and stuff that's going on in the Olympics. I wish they come up with like some real ghetto shit in the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? Like Olympic tetherball and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bring that shit back. Like Olympic double dutch and shit. You know what I'm saying? When y'all like to see that shit? You know what I'm saying? Fucking you bring a gold medal or double dutch back to the hood, you know what I'm saying? That shit right there. Man. See, we got some white folks in the house, man. Hey, before I go any further, I want to say this right here. This is just me. This is just me. I think there's nothing more better for a black man than a beautiful black woman, man. Everybody agree with that? I mean, I tell my white woman that shit every night, you know what I'm saying? I mean, her ass got to know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Man. Got the cougars in the building? Older ladies, cougars? I saw a couple of y'all. I don't want to admit it and shit. Well, I like the older ladies, man, because the older ladies, they ain't no problems, you know what I'm saying? They throw the pussy at you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta work to get the pussy. There's an older chick, she was throwing the pussy at me like this dude on the Everest College commercial. She's like, what are you gonna do? You just gonna let this pussy pass you by? You get this pussy before work, after work, you can get it on Mondays, on Tuesdays. What are you gonna do? Just let this pussy pass you by? I'm sitting on the phone like, damn, what the hell am I gonna do? They're talking about gas and shit being high, man. How much gas? Gas about $795 a gallon in. You only gotta take out a consumer loan for a gallon of gas. You've been in debt for 30 years over 2 gallons of gas and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about going across town and fucking bitches, you know what I'm saying? Derek, I'm telling you right now, I will fuck an ugly bitch in my complex all day long before I drive all the way across town for some fine pussy, you know what I'm saying? So bad gas is. Damn, buddy. This motherfucker cool as hell. Y'all see him walking out there? Then the raindrop touch his cool ass. Man. See, we got some big girls in the house, a couple of big girls in the house, make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. I love the big girls, man. And I ain't just talking about the regular big girl. I'm talking about this girl I was dating. She was so big, she got tired when we got to the bottom of an escalator. She at the bottom of this mother just and she do big girl sexy shit too, you know what I'm saying? And we was at a restaurant, we was out having a nice dinner, everything was good, dinner, conversation, everything was good. I was like, yo, baby, you got a little marinara sauce right there on the side of your mouth. And I'm thinking, you know, she's gonna take a napkin and wipe it off. So she did some sexy ass shit. She took a roll, wiped that motherfucker and ate it. Like, ooh, girl, can we go home right now? That stuff going on. Ladies, let me ask you this. Does size really matter? Let me ask y'all that. Does it really matter? Yeah. I ain't tripping. I've been told I got a nice package.
Hey.
Because I use a Magnum. Not a Magnum condom, a Magnum 357. Say it's big, bitch! Why do I need that shit? Man. A round of applause. How many ladies are they getting pleased? Y'all getting pleased? Look, a man her like, bitch, you better clap! Now, I'll tell you right now, fellas, if you ain't pleasing your lady, the relationship is not going to be the best as you think it's going to be. But I got a tip right now that will help your relationship. Your woman will reach orgasmic bliss every time you listen to this tip. Fellas, pay close attention to this. This tip works every time. Let me fuck her. Oh shit, she be coming and shit all the time, giving you secondary cards and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter if you want to try that shit, you just hit me up at the end of the show. Man. Try to get that for you later. Thank you. Somebody must need my services like that. Man, what about all the Africans in Columbus, man? I'm the only one that got the African problem and shit. These motherfuckers taking over Columbus and shit. My damn apartment complex ain't a damn complex no more. Man, that's a damn village. They wake me up with drums and shit. I could have sworn I seen one motherfucker walking a hyena. I ain't lying, 'cause I knew it was hyena because he eat my neighbor's pit bull. I'm gonna stop and say it again, say it again.
Is there going to be?
Fuck yeah, that's funny too. Man, let's not talk about that, man. Black folks, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. We need to start going to the doctor, man. We still start taking care of ourselves, man. Give it up for that. Yeah, I tell you, man, white folks, y'all go to the doctor for anything. There was a dude on my job got a paper cut. He was off work for 3 weeks, got 401k money, insurance, and everything. Black folks will go to the doctor. Shit! See when my homies get shot, pow, pow, ooh! Take me to my mama's house. People die in the hospital. Damn, nigga, every day people die in their mama's house too. You died right here. And Bubba died right there. Man, I seen the weirdest shit today. I seen a homeless dude with an iPad. Y'all tripping out there, but what was so fucked up about it? He's standing there with nice high technology signs and he'll work for food. I went around the corner like, is this shit for real? I came back, he done changed the sign. Vietnam vet. I go around the corner and he got a family. That was a new joke. Thank you. Derek, I think I might have to keep this work with a little bit. Oh, anybody ever got one of those tickets from the red light? Ran through the red light, got one of those tickets? Anybody got one of those? You got one of them? Man, I got one the other day. That motherfucker was $714. I ain't tripping. I ain't just running the red light. This motherfucker caught me rolling a blunt. I'm getting some head in the motherfucker car. Damn, this ticket was high as hell. So I did the best thing I could do, you know what I'm saying? To make them motherfuckers think I was gonna pay, I took a picture of me walking to the bail box like I'm gonna pay this. Man. Yeah, I got this light on up there, right? Man, it's hot than a motherfucker up here. Man, we got the parents in the house, parents make some noise. But I'm telling you, man, these damn kids are off the damn chain, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, how your kid turned out in life, you as a parent, you should have known that shit. And just think about it. When the doctor gave you that ultrasound, if you didn't pay close attention to it, it would have told you a lot about your kid. Like if your kid is gay, you should have known that shit. Just think about it. The picture of a normal baby in an ultrasound, the picture be like this. If your child was gay, oh my God, that picture be like this. So we might think going up there with a biblical court and shit. You should have known that shit. Like your kid I heard thugging, selling drugs and shit. You should have known that. Just think about it. You look at that ultrasound, he be locked up, have your rib cage. Let me up out of here, mom. Trying to say your ovaries, yeah, I got 2 for 15. Fuck y'all. It was funny. 2 minutes. Man, fellas, I like going to strip clubs out there? I'm just the only motherfucker here like to have fun, huh? Now, I went to the strip club, man, I got caught up in the strip club one night, man. I get to the damn strip club, all the strippers is handicapped. Same shit I said. Now, I knew something was wrong when I got to the club, all the cars was parked close to the front. I should have known something was up right there. So I get there, the first stripper come on, y'all. She got this one little leg with this little nub on it, right? She back there smacking me all in the face and shit with the nub. She scooping up change and shit with it. So fellas, y'all know I had fun ass. I just still do 50 cents all night. Shit, I got half the show. What was I supposed to do? There's another stripper, she playing, she can't even find the pole, y'all. She back there freaking the jukebox names to the DJ and shit. So y'all know I had fun. I'm putting napkins all in the garden and be like, ah! Make her ass think she really doing something. I put 4 or 5 napkins together. Ah! All right. See what kind of jokes y'all want. I might find somebody to talk about it. Man, I love going to church, man. Y'all like going to church? Yep. Y'all like going to hell? Who like going to hell? You know what I'm saying, man? I love going to my church, man. But my pastor, man, he don't even preach from the regular Bible, like the King James Version or the Living Bible, shit like that. This brother will preach the new hip-hop version of the Bible. He ready to preach on Sunday. He's talking about, now, if you got your pistols, would you turn to the book of Genesis? I said verse fizzle. And it reads in the begizzle. Gizzle created the hizzle and the hizzle. I said, church, can I get an A-mizzle? Oh, hello, man, it's hot as hell up here, man. But let me tell you one thing. I am with WTMH Radio. As y'all can see, our sign is hanging down on the ground. But when we get that back up, we do stream live. And we also stream audio. But what we do different from any internet radio station that's out here in the country is we do video. So a lot of y'all don't know this show is being shown on video right now as well as audio. So that's what we do different. So y'all continue to listen to us at WTMHradio.com. My name is Damon Cherry. I appreciate y'all listening for tonight. And I'm about to get up out of here, Derek.
Give it up for Damon Cherry, y'all! All right. Y'all enjoying yourself? You could have been anywhere in the world tonight. Iraq, Afghanistan, anywhere. But you here on a Thursday night, and tomorrow's Friday. Isn't Friday a beautiful day of the week? Huh? Only thing I hate about Friday, Monday being in the parking lot as soon as you leave work. Don't it? Be sneaking up in the parking lot, the weekends go fast, man. Now, I started dating again after my divorce. I've been divorced 10 years. Took me a minute to get my faculties back. So I decided, like, you gotta date based on the criterion of where you are in life. You know? Like, if you never had children, you date a woman who wants children or has children. Would you agree with me on that? Right? If you like to travel, you want a mate that likes to travel. If you like to smoke weed and do cocaine, you find somebody that smoke weed and do cocaine. I'm not an advocate of that, I'm just saying. So what I did was, anybody use those dating sites like Match.com, eHarmony? No? Lying bastards. I've seen a couple of y'all on Plenty of Fish, but I am gonna keep that secret. Anyway, I started dating to the website, this new website, based on my criterion. Hysterectomies.com, tubestide.net, barren.org. Those women are not fertile. They can't have children. That works for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Check them out. It's cool. And one thing I will never hear them say, I'm late. They won't say I'm late. Only for dinner. Only for dinner. I like that damn joke. This is fucking creative, man. It's a creative joke. I'm gonna work out some stuff here tonight. I've been practicing. Damn, man. Don't you hate when people text you, they know you doing a show, they top priority. They just text you, that was funny. Hope you'll have a good show. You know my show started at 8, why you ain't here? You know? Just rude people. Rude. I'm gonna tell you what's, hey, how many of y'all got some people in here that know children that you freaking can't stand? You just hate them little bastards. Anybody know some children like that? You want to hit them in the face with a shovel? Huh? Like, I know this girl, she got a child named Shakim. You ever seen like a kid that looked like he been here before? You know what I mean? Just smart, 4 years old with Pampers on. He don't like to go to the bathroom, but he's a genius. Now he a thug though. He got a Pokemon tattoo on his neck. He got aluminum foil in his mouth like a grill. Right? And when I saw him that day, he was smoking a Black and Mild. He wasn't even free. I'm wondering, like, what the hell is going on here? So he asked me a couple questions. I did. So, what's the difference between a hoe and a bitch? I was like, what? 4 years old? I don't even know the answer to that freaking question. That's amazing. I had to think quick. I said, a hoe is someone who sleeps with everybody. And a bitch is someone who sleeps with everybody except you. He said, la 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 la, it is what it is. I was like, damn, this dude is crazy. We was standing outside, just know, he was smoking a black and mine. I ain't gonna tell you what I was doing. Anyway, this dude walked down the street. He said, hey, y'all know where the post office is? So Shakim said, hey, down the street to the left. He said, well, I'm a new pastor in town, and on Sunday, why don't you come to church and I'll show you how to get to heaven? Shakim said, shit, nigga, you don't even know how to get to the post office. Shakim is a hell of a motherfucker. Hello. One of them special kids and shit. He was playing a game with the kids in the neighborhood. You know, they got some new kid games where we play hide go get it. It was safe. Right? This dude had a cape on, butt naked, running around talking about he the ding-a-ling man, chasing the little kids around. I was appalled. Had to take a picture of this shit, put it on Facebook first before I called the authorities. Coming to the stage, your next comedian for the night. Funny guy. He's been working out. We've been knowing each other several months, right? Now, you've seen him in the movie with Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy. He was also in, you also played on Law and Order. You was the rapist, right? That's better than pedophile. Better than pedophile. Was it consensual rape or just hardcore rape? Anyway, funny guy. I did a show with him last couple weeks ago. He had a show for the troops. You know, loading up things and sending supplies for the troops. We was out at Flanagan's. He invited me out there. I happened to be the only black guy in an Irish pub, and I love Irish pubs. By the way, this is an Irish pub, and I got a commercial for you. Here it is. Before I bring him on. Oh shit! The most interesting black man in the world. Right? I don't normally hang out at white establishments. But when I do, it's O'Shacky's. Stay thirsty, my friends. It's my commercial. I'm going to put that on there for you, Sam. How's that? How's that? That'll work? Coming to the stage. You see him in the movie with Larry the Cable Guy, on Law and Order. He also with Jeff Foxworthy, and he's going to be a cop in the future. And all you saw this. We saw this movie all in the future. I fucked that up. We saw it all in the future, y'all. Coming to the stage, Chris Paul, y'all. All right.
Larry the Cable Man. I feel like whenever Derek brings me to the stage, he just names random hillbilly comics. They're white like you. That's who they are. How you guys doing tonight? Good. There's a bunch of mic stands. They all have mics in them. Alright. I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm on weed and energy drinks. It's gonna be fun, buckle in. I guess the popular thing to do in comedy right now is to be really open and honest. So I'm gonna share something with you guys that I've never even told my own girlfriend. I'd kind of like to fuck my girlfriend's sister. I'm not attracted to her. Actually, she just says LOL and OMG out loud, like, constantly. So the sex is just an excuse to choke her a little bit. That's how sex works. They say that your earliest memories inform who you become as an adult. My earliest memory is dropping a Batman action figure in a spit can that my dad used to spit tobacco in. Spitting tobacco is a disgusting habit, and he eventually died from throat cancer, proving that Batman always wins. And informing the way I'm going to deal with cancer, which is by smoking to lure it to me, and then taking vengeance in a cake at night. Rooftops. I'm getting it. I'm going to be back. I was on Facebook yesterday, and I didn't look any further into it. But there's at the very least a Facebook page and a Twitter account for a group called Jews for Sarah, in reference to Sarah Palin, the great Jew warrior. Because when I think Jew rights, I think somebody like Sarah Palin. So I was wondering what other sort of like weird groups like are supporting politicians you wouldn't expect. Like Mexicans for Men. Their slogan is, "We don't like it here anyways." Or Hillbillies for Obama. Their slogan is, "He's doing all right." ... for a black guy. I was at another bar a few weeks ago. I was listening to these like kind of spoiled campus chicks complaining about the richest 1% while they knock back $8 drinks. And I realized there's a good probably 30% of the 99 that they're always talking about that are also millionaires. They're just not quite to the one, like they're not billionaires, but they're pissed off too. They're like, fuck, they got billions. I've got millions over here. That's not fair. It's not fairsies to me for them to have. They've got billions. That's like bi-illions. That's way more than my illions over here. So I want to start a new group called the 69 or so percent. And unlike those Occupy Wall Street pussies, I'm willing to step forward and make a few demands. Number one, I call it the NASCAR rule. When you look at a NASCAR driver, it's all over his fucking clothes and his car and shit. Like, who sponsors him? Why does he do this? Because Amp Energy Drink pays him to do it. I want to carry that over to politics. I want all those nice suits they wear with their silly red and blue ties to be covered in logos for corporations, banks, and each other, and whatever the fuck they do. Number two, the phrases "I don't know" or "I don't recall," it's the information age. No more of that shit. If you're doing a press conference and someone asks you a question and your job is to run a country or a state, the answer can't be "I don't recall." Your little assistant is standing 15 feet away with an iPad. If I can get on Wikipedia and find out where the clit's at, you can look up your own voting record. It's near the top, fellas. Right up near the top. Or in my house, the one with the ring in it, stupid. It's a clip. Which is the only ring that you will get near my finger. Rule number 3. The lie detector test during the State of the Union address. It's gonna beep a lot. It's gonna sound like techno music. But at least then when half the room gets up to clap for their guy, they got something to dance to. It'll be nice for them. Make it more entertaining at least. Derek was talking about used to be married. I also used to be married. I don't think that, like, divorce is not enough. I think there should be some sort of, like, a death match. Like, something so that you don't have to, like, because if you have kids, it's not like a normal breakup. Like, you can't just get rid of that person and delete them on Facebook and change your status to single and it's over with. You've got years of bullshit to deal with. What I'm saying is, my ex-wife is a horrible person. That's what I'm getting at. I gotta give her this though. We had some really great kids together, and I don't think that I could recreate that. Like, that's never gonna happen again. My oldest is 7, and a lot has happened in 7 years. And I have a theory that, like, as you get older and go through shit, like, your ball sack collects bad feelings, the way that baking soda collects rotten food over in the refrigerator. And I just know, like, my daughter was the last load I shot with good intentions. Like, everything since then has just been, like, angry, like, hateful tone. Like, at this point, I can hardly come without a priest in the corner throwing holy water around and chanting, "The power of Christ compels you to come." Whatever you're going to do. If I have another kid at this point, it's going to come out like Sloth from the Goonies. It's going to be dumb and, "I love you, Dad." I wish I could say the same. Don't share that with you. The kids live with their mom. I wanted to get custody, but the lawyer wanted $5,000 just to start the case. I said, "Dude, like, I can only sell them for 4. This is a losing proposition right here. They're American made and everyone's buying for it. It's not gonna work." But I do like, my oldest is 11, my youngest is 7, and I still, like, I have no idea, you know, on top of being the weekend dad, I have no idea how to be a father, because my own was he was a schizophrenic alcoholic, and he cut his own left hand off with an axe. What really sucks about that is that all those personalities, and none of them can play catch. Any of them. He also sucked at shadow puppets, rowing a boat, pushing a wheelbarrow, swimming in a straight line, and being a father. Which is fine, because he set the bar low enough for me that all I need are these. I guess he was a good dad. I've been noticing, like, over the last 10 years or so, 15, 20 years, in the news, every time there's, like, a news story where an old white guy does something, there's a news story about a cooler black guy that does, like, a better version of that thing. Like, Edward Blake, Robert the Little Spanky from the Little Rascals, shot his wife. OJ also killed his wife, but it was way cooler. He had a low-speed chase, he had henchmen, a big compelling trial that gripped the nation. Jerry Sandusky, who we're all probably sick of hearing about, famously or infamously, molested a whole bunch of kids at Penn State. Michael Jackson, on the other hand, also famously, allegedly molested a bunch of kids, but he had Jesus juice, he had secret rooms, a fucking amusement park. Just saying that's a way cooler version of it. What a horrible thing. It's awful. If you have to be molested, if you don't have a choice, like, probably better to do it on the music. Ride a roller coaster and black out the rest. George Bush wish I had done that earlier with something more funny at the end. Alright. I think that's my time. Thanks, you guys.
I feel that beat. Feel that beat? Make you want to dance, don't it? That shit make you want to dance, don't it? I love to dance. I only got 5 fucking moves, though. It's not true all black people got rhythm. I had to learn rhythm a couple years ago. But I have 5 moves that make it work. Cut that for me. This was an FYI for you all, if y'all care. Give it up for Chris Paul, y'all. Boy, you getting colder and colder every time you press the mic. Awesome, man. You just keep working hard, bro. You never know. He's gonna be in the future making movies with Larry the Cable Guy, right? Damn, what was that? Anyway. So let me ask y'all a question. Oh, my bad. Somebody just texted me some disturbing news. I'm not going to share it with you. I'll tell you this. Let me ask you this question, though. Do you hate when people tell you some bullshit? Like, do I look fat? Do I look fat? That fucker told me I was fat the other day. And that disturbed me. I looked in the mirror for about 30 minutes. I don't know what the fuck is he talking about? But I realized, and he gonna say, man, I need to work you out. Why don't you come to my gym? Now, I recall correctly, he had no athletic skills ever. Only thing he ran was a hedge fund. You see what I'm saying? Those people get brand new, try to demoralize you, huh? That's one thing I hate. I like to uplift people. Like if you are fucking ugly, I say at least you got some nice shoes on. You know what I mean? Your breath stank. I say, well, you probably can sing from afar. You know what I'm saying? I like to uplift people. You know, because people, this world is built on negativeness. Do you agree? Yeah. Everything is negative in this world. The hate is at an all-time high. Hate and ignorance, man. And nothing worse than an ignorant, hateful ass person. You agree? You know that person, you know, everything going right for you. Just got paid, child support caught up, right? They didn't repo your car. You know what I mean? Your license suspended, but the police didn't pull you over. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all feel me right? And this dude, I mean, everything going good. Sun is shining, birds is tweeping, and he'd say some bullshit like this. Man, it's too hot out here, man. You know, I mean, I think it needs. I love winter, and then when winter comes, he hates winter. He loves spring. I just hate those kind of bastards. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Can you feel me on that? Yeah. They got a funeral and they happy and shit. Those are some bastards right there, man. You know, you ever been to a funeral when you was happy that the motherfucker was dead? I went to a no good dude funeral just to make sure he was dead. Now, he only had 2 people there, and none of them was his mama because she had a bus ride to the casino. Now, you know you're a rotten bastard if your mama don't show to the funeral, right? Hateful bird. I don't even know where I was going with that joke. I was thinking. Okay, look. Joey, we ready to go? Sure. Your people here? Not all of them, but they gonna catch you. Yeah. All right, now look. This guy we bringing to the stage right now, hilarious, amazing. He did jokes at an all-black fraternity with me and 3 other black dudes and held his own. We didn't get chased out of town. Black girls was throwing him some. Did you get some that night? Okay, that's between us, fellas. What happened on the road, stay on the road. Okay, my bad, put you out on Front Street. You know, because I'm telling you right now, you ain't got to be handsome. You ain't got to be tall, rich. If you can make a woman laugh, you know how many panties I done pulled down to make women laugh? Now they just throw them at me. All sizes. One hit me so much it was like a blanket. I got knocked down. That was the one that just texted me talking about she on her way up here. So we had to hurry up and get the fuck out, okay? Gotta hurry up and get out. Before I go, I got one joke I want to share with you all. One joke. I'm trying to think of it right now. Classic joke, okay? Now, this is the dumbing down of America. This is how you know that they got the Matrix going on. Follow me. A panda walks into a bar. He asks the bartender, who do I need to see to have sex with? Bartender calls a woman over. The woman and the panda leaves. They go to her house. They have sex. After that, the panda abruptly leaves. Next day, the woman goes to the panda house. She knocks on the door. He said, yes, I can help you. You owe me money. He said, no, I don't. Yes, you do. Why do I owe you money? Because I'm a prostitute. Panda was bewildered. Got out the dictionary and said, prostitute, have sex for money. Panda said, I can't pay. She said, why not? I'm a panda. And it said, panda in the dictionary. Eat bush and leaves. Now, the problem with that damn joke is pandas do not walk in fucking bars. They don't have dictionaries, they can't read, they don't have houses. And if a woman happens to sleep with a panda, that's nasty. You see how they've been grooming us thinking animals talk and shit? Huh? Smurfs and shit. If I seen a smurf right now, I'm capturing that motherfucker and sell them off on eBay. Let me find an alien. I'm capturing them and sell them off on eBay. I'm gonna be paid tomorrow. Take a picture with them and shit. All right, that's enough of that. Coming to the stage, I want you to give you your undivided attention for my man. Awesome, the hilarious, the headliner for the night, the sexy short white guy, Joey Pastore.
That was even before I said cut it. Awesome. Thank you, Derek, for that not nice intro. How you guys doing tonight? What? Come on, seriously. Oh, Shackies, how you doing tonight? Oh, that's a little better. That was true. I did perform at an all-black fraternity with 3 other black guys and myself. That shit's scary. I mean, the ratio in this room is pretty even, but if you're in, and black people, you can speak to this, be honest. Do you feel uncomfortable in a room full of white people?
Yes.
Yes, you do, am I right? No? Okay, well, I feel uncomfortable in a room full of black people, and I'm not racist, but it's scary. I feel out of my element. I did hook up with a girl that evening, though. And I don't like to brag. I realized that night that you're having a lot of unprotected sex when you buy a Groupon for abortions. Have you guys ever experienced anything close to that? No? Just me? Alright. I paid for it and shit, you know what I mean? I'm not like a deadbeat almost dad. Like, yeah. That's not bad. Any fans of hip hop in here? Joby. Joby's the only guy who's a fan of hip hop in here, really? Are you shitting me? Really? Seriously? Yeah. Okay, that's not authentic, but thank you. I think that's weird because, first of all, this room it should be total fans of hip hop because I know that African American people tend to like hip hop, and I know that most white people, the most bought music by white people is hip hop, and there's a few white people, and the rest are, I think, black. Any Puerto Ricans? No? Okay, good. Let's talk about Puerto Ricans really quick. What's up with those fuckers? Have you guys been watching the Olympics? Yeah? That's just crazy. You guys like the Olympics? I love the Olympics. The thing I love about the Olympics is we kick ass in the Olympics, and by we, I mean America, not me. That's my favorite part of the Olympics, the amount of weird pride that you feel for accomplishing nothing. Like, I'm literally sitting on my couch watching like LeBron James and Kevin Durant jam on some Angolans and being like, fucking, we kick ass at basketball. And I'm like, wait a second, I have Doritos all over my shirt, and I'm sitting on a goddamn couch. Like, I don't kick ass at anything. Nothing I excel at athletically at all, but you get this weird sense of pride when watching the Olympics that you've accomplished something. And most likely you haven't, which is kind of fucked up. It's the same reason that I hate this generation. Anybody in here under the age of 25? Anybody under the age of 21? Let's get them kicked the fuck out. Anybody under the age of 21? No 25, really? 25 is the most useless generation ever. No offense to you guys at all, but you've accomplished nothing. You will accomplish nothing. You're a bunch of self-entitled losers. And the reason I know that is because you've been given everything your whole life. And not even just money, because, you know, maybe you don't have money. But you've been given shit that we never got. I'll tell you what I never grew up with. An infinite amount of free porn available 24 hours a day. Okay? That shit never happened to me. Alright? Here's how shitty porn was growing up in, I will say the early 90s. I had a friend of mine who got a job at a local video rental store. So he could check out porn to the rest of us. Alright, now think about that for a second. I have a friend that filled out an application, walked into a video store, went through the interview process, went through a second interview process, got hired, worked for at least a month, and then started trying to give us porn. Okay, do you realize the fucking commitment that goes on in there as opposed to you guys who just log onto the internet and are like Asian ass porn, and 2 seconds later you have Asian ass porn? Does no one understand? Do you guys not get that at all? You understand the work that went into that sort of shit? It's ridiculous. Like, it's a weird entitlement complex. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't like young kids. I think every generation does that. I hate new hip hop. Do you guys like new hip hop? Where'd Joby go? What the fuck? The one person who likes hip hop in the place walked out of the joint. Alright, well, okay. For you guys who kind of like hip hop, do you like new hip hop or do you like old school hip hop? Old school, like what's old school to you? I'm sorry? I love Tupac. Tupac's the shit. Okay. Tupac's my favorite rapper of all time. And I'll tell you why. First of all, he was a lyrical genius, I think. I don't know a lot of words, but the ones he said sounded impressive. But the thing that I loved about Tupac and the thing I love about old hip hop was that it was social commentary. You know, like new hip hop is not social commentary. They're talking about rims and Ciroc and making it rain and shit. And old hip hop was all about the social commentary. Like, remember back in the day when you would hear Tupac on the radio, they'd play a song that wasn't meant to be on the radio, but they edited it for the radio so they could play it, and it never quite sounded right, as opposed to like when Kanye or Jay-Z or somebody releases a song today, they actually edit it for the radio and then play it, so it sounds okay. But when Tupac would come on the radio, you would all of a sudden hear the radio, and the guy would be like, coming up next, Tupac Shakur, and you'd be like, sweet, and then all of a sudden you hear Tupac, and you hear the music in the background, and you're like, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to eating pudding. And you're like, the fuck did Tupac just say? Tupac a pudding fan? I don't remember Tupac liking pudding. That's just crazy. If you don't know the actual lyric, go home and YouTube it. God goddamn 25. See, it's the 25-year-olds who don't know the actual lyric, by the way. You entitled sons of bitches. That's why, like, I hate, I'll be honest with you, I know this is crazy to say, typically, but I typically work all black rooms, so this is really crazy to say. I hate Kanye West, I'm sorry, I do. I don't like him. I don't think he's talented. I certainly don't think he's a genius. Do you guys think he's a genius? No? You do not? It's the first person I've ever heard say that they don't think he's a genius. Back row, I know you guys can hear me. Kanye West, genius? He is a genius. See, that's my point. I don't think he's a genius, and I'll tell you why. Because I listened to his lyrics, and I don't know, you know that song Run This Town with Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Kanye? Remember that part? You know when Kanye comes in, you remember that? That's my favorite verse in any semi-current song I've heard. That's because Kanye starts in with, if I remember it correctly, and I like to think I do, she has an ass that can swallow up a G-string, and up top, 2 bee stings. I'm bee sting off this Riesling, and, well, okay, hold on. Let's go back for a second. Riesling, do you guys know what Riesling is? That is a sweet, sweet white wine, okay? There's never been a dude on the history of the planet who has ever beasted off some Riesling. That's the shortest shit that a prison rapist drinks. Okay? You know who's beasting off of Riesling? Jerry Sandusky beasts off of Riesling. My former den leader when I was in the Cub Scouts, he beasts off of Riesling. Which I'd like to point out the fact, by the way, I know you can't tell. First of all, I'm not black, I'm Italian. It confuses people sometimes. Not black. I am Italian. I was raised Catholic. Any Catholics in the house? Really? Half Catholic. Derek's half Catholic. All right, well, half of you will be saved. I was raised Catholic, and I was a Boy Scout, yet not molested. Like, I think that's somewhat odd. I thought I was a cuter child, and apparently I was. I thought I was good looking. I was about the same height, slightly skinnier, less facial hair, but I remember, I'll tell you why. I think that I was not molested. And I don't think it was because that I was not good looking, because I really was good looking. I'll bring in pictures next time. But I think it's because anybody who's met me for more than 10 seconds knows there's no shot of someone touching me and me keeping my mouth shut. Like, I talk even when you don't want me to. It's kind of like a thing. It's a sixth sense. Yeah, so the odds of somebody touching me and me not reporting it would have been slim. And I wouldn't even have told. I would have been bragging about it, you know? So like, but somewhere someone was getting fucked. It's most likely gonna be me. All right, let's bring it up, eat a little bit. I'm sorry for going negative with that whole pedophile thing. So what's the deal with abortions? Like, well, you guys got quiet quick. Jesus, that was a bad segue, I admit it, but seriously, like, I'm not saying, I'm pro-choice, definitely, I'm pro-choice, but I'm pro-choice across the board. Like, I don't like the term pro-choice, because pro-choice usually stops at pro-life or pro-choice, like the right to choose. I'm pro-choice everywhere. Like, I think you should be allowed to have abortions. I encourage it often. I've encouraged it several times. I'm definitely a fan of it. I think you should be, I'm pro-drugs. I think people should be allowed to do drugs if they'd like to. If you're an adult, obviously. Or if I'm selling and you're a child. I think you should be pro-prostitution. I don't think there's anything different. Thank you. Thank you, Derek. I'm definitely pro-prostitution. Because prostitution's basically legal now, but it's different. Like, if I take you out to a meal, listen to you babble about how everyone at work's not smarter than you, and all that sort of shit. I'm paying for sex. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not like handing you cash for sex, but I'm sacrificing parts of my soul, and my dignity and self-esteem are flying out the window. And it's brutal. Like, I'm not saying, here's the problem I have. Okay, let's get down to the basics. I'm all for equal rights. And when I say equal rights, I'm talking man, women, not black, white. Let's not divide the room or anything. But like, women, should you get paid as much as a man? I'm sorry, what? You should. And the reason for that being, exactly. Here's why you should not make as much money as a man. All right?
Ouch!
For starters, we're not equal. I don't like when people say we're equal. We're not equal. And here's how I know we're not equal. If right now someone broke into this bar and held guns to our heads and said, you have to beat the shit out of the opposite sex in this room to survive, we would be drinking beers within 3 minutes. All right? We could beat the shit out of you anytime we want to. I'm not saying we should. Only if you can dance and sing, should you. Thank you, that's a Chris Brown reference. I'm kicking it old school with that one. I'm not saying we should beat you up. I'm saying sometimes somebody should beat you up. Not me personally. I mean, I do it. I feel like it's fair. Like, if you watch boxing or UFC or any of that shit, it's weight classes. You know what I mean? Like, I weigh about as much as a tiny lesbian. Like, shouldn't I be able to, like, little left hook every now and no? Okay. You guys do not respond well to battery. Which there shouldn't be. I read an article the other day where it said there's over 150,000 battered women in America. Which is shitty because I've been eating them plain this whole time. Some of these are going to take a minute to sink in. Battered women, eating them plain. It's like a fish and chips joke. Does that not? Half of the room got it. I'm not going to say which half. It's also like a fried chicken joke. Nothing? Alright. I can't. They don't get it. Oh, this shit's brutal. Hey, so, anybody here with children? I am shocked that you guys have the energy to applaud. When you're chasing those things around all day, do you ever get that, that Andrea Yates feeling where you're like, okay, there's 7 of them, there's 1 tub, it'll take about 40 minutes. What? No? Really? Not even a little bit? You can be honest. Are your kids here? They shouldn't be. This is illegal. No? Who has kids? Again. Okay, kids. Do you love your kids always? Okay, wait, hold on. I know you love your kids always. Do you like your kids always? I can't see head shaking. Oh, okay, no, correct? If you could, and I'm not, okay, again, no one here is going to judge you. We're in the trust tree. What goes down at Osheki stays at Osheki's. If you could end them and totally get away with it, no one would find out, would you do it? After tax season, would you do it? Like, I don't mean before that shit. You know what I mean, though, right? After you go to Value City Furniture and pick up the new sofa and love seat, would you then maybe, you know what I mean? Leave a suicide note? I don't know what the fuck happened. I went to go get the couch and a love seat, shot himself 4 times in the head. Shit's amazing. You ever think about that? No? Alright. Well, oddly enough, every stranger who's come in contact with you has thought about killing your child. So, some people know what I'm talking about. Do you guys, anybody here use Google Chrome as a search engine or as a browser?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know there's a cool extension on Google Chrome that's called Unbaby Me? Have you heard about this thing? Unbaby Me. I recommend trying this. If you have Unbaby Me and you click that extension, what it does is all your friends who have like Facebook or Google Plus, I guess, I don't know what anybody else uses, MySpace, any sort of shitty picture where your friend has their baby as a profile picture or any sort of pictures that they post about their children, it actually changes the picture to like a piece of bacon or Kate Upton, anything but your kid. I am pro that. As soon as some smart Asian kid could design that in real life, like where your kid is like coming towards me and I just see a strip of bacon, that will be a plus. I am definitely all for that. That works on two levels, because I'm very pro-bacon, I'm very anti-child. And not that I don't like kids, but kids grow up to be adults, and as most of you can tell, you guys suck. Like, see, that's kind of ballsy, to bash the crowd that you're performing for, really? Nobody appreciates that? You're standing in the presence of greatness and you don't even fucking realize it. All right, fair enough. One day you're gonna be like, I saw that guy performing at Oshecki's. Now he's on, sadly, the 24th season of 2.5 Men. I'm shorter than the kid, so that doesn't even make sense. You guys, oh, P.S. Tip the bartenders. They make a strong drink. Heavy-handed. That's a plus. And I'm just gonna start doing that thing where I summons applause. Cheer for your guys' selves. You've been so awesome finding me hilarious. I think. No? Okay. Give yourself a round of applause. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Give the military a round of applause for defending your freedom. Come on. Yeah. I just got back from Afghanistan and Iraq. I was on vacation. It's super cheap right now. I don't perform for the troops or fight for your freedom, but I will go on vacation. The weird thing, I tell you this, I learned a lot about the Middle East and stuff like that. Do you know what a security deposit goes for on an apartment in downtown Beirut? It's like 25 grand. It's a lot of money. $25,000. I don't know if grand was the right term to go with there. I'm gonna change that to, what's the other term that people use, Derek?
Stacks.
Stacks, 25 stacks? All right, no. Cheddar? Cheddar? Large?
Them broke ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, okay. Fuck, shit. What's the EBT card, like loaded full of shit? Anybody? Government cheese? Nothing? All right, it's my demographic. So, you guys, when you're using your EBT card at the supermarket, do you ever use the self-checkout lane? Anybody? Okay, no?
Yep.
You guys are a super receptive audience. It's nice to know that the institution lets you guys out every so often to hang out and enjoy the show. I'm sure there's a bus outside waiting to take you somewhere. You guys are going to go see Diary of a Wimpy Kid after this. It should be super exciting. Jesus Christ. Everyone in this room can vote, too. That's fucking scary as shit. There's 3 people in this room that are qualified to vote. And I am one of them. And I'll tell you why I'm one of them. Because I'm smart enough to know that the moon landing didn't happen. It's true stuff. Black people, you're with me. You guys are into conspiracy theories, right? That's true. I'm not racist. That's a true thing. I have black friends. Come on, someone, Derek. Jesus Christ. Tell them I have black friends. Yeah, Derek's my friend. We socialize, not in person, but I've texted him. Like, Jesus Christ. I have friends who are black, is what I'm saying, and every black friend of mine loves conspiracy theories. Every black person can tell you what Pepsi actually stands for. Am I right, black people? Damn it. Okay, every time I've heard, do you know that Pepsi stands for something?
Yeah, I heard that, and Adidas does too.
What? Okay, I don't know what Adidas stands for, but I believe that.
All day I enjoy having sex.
Oh, well, fuck.
I don't know, I messed that up.
All right.
All day I dream about having sex.
Okay.
There's no H.
All day
I dream about sex, I think, that's probably what that means.
I got dyslexia.
He has dyslexia, which adds a letter to a word every time. That's what dyslexia is, if you guys don't know. You see words and it adds a letter to it. Fictional letter. Silent H in Adidas. Not a lot of people know that. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Check out, Joe.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, wait, was I doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I did not smoke weed before this, for the record. I smoked a lot of weed before this. And here's why. It's not my fault. I started a new, game. Because, there's, drinking games. That's, all the rage with the entitled under 25-year-old class. Let's drink, because, Andy Cohen said mazel. That's the reference you probably won't get either. I really should work to the entire room and not do a joke that caters to one side and then a joke that caters to the other. But, I started this smoking game instead of a drinking game. You smoke a blunt every time a Kardashian has sex with a black guy. I am fucking ripped, okay? You guys don't even understand. Between Courtney, Kim, the husky girl, Chloe. Yeah, no, not like husky, like fat. That's a big bitch. She's gonna star, they're bringing back Xena Warrior the Princess, and it's gonna star Khloe Kardashian. But you guys ever go to the supermarket, you ever use that self-checkout lane? Yeah, that lane sucks ass. Don't ever use that lane. Here's why you don't use that lane. That lane puts people out of work. I'm not a fan of that. I like people working. Not Hispanics, but whites and blacks. We said there's no Puerto Ricans here, right? Yeah, whites and black people I don't mind working, but Puerto Ricans, am I right, guys? All right, thank you. But if you do use the self-checkout lane, here's a tip that I recommend you try. Here's what I do every time. I scan my groceries, and then right before I go to pay, I hit the little call button, and the attendant comes over and says, "Oh, yes, sir, can I help you?" And I say, "Yes, I was wondering if I can get my employee discount." And the person's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, do you work here?" And you go, "Apparently, I just rang up and bagged my own fucking groceries." Thank you. Derek's heard that joke before, and he's laughing harder than any of you people. It's a funny joke. Some of these are, I do a lot of highbrow humor. Thank you. A lot of it is very thinking man stuff. Thank you again. Like you guys ever watch, what the hell is that show? Finding Bigfoot or Ghost Hunters? You guys ever watch that shit? Yeah, that's good. Here's why I don't watch that show, because I know how everyone ends without even seeing it. They don't find Bigfoot. They don't see ghosts, because that shit's fictional. You know what I mean? Bigfoot doesn't exist. It's like all those things. That would be like me, I don't know, having a show about some other fictional shit. I don't know. Finding Bigfoot, ghost hunters, G-spot hunters, shit that doesn't exist. You know what I mean? I know that shit doesn't exist. I've been down there. And really down there. You know, like an otter with a clam. Like, you know what I mean? On my back. And like just breaking that shit apart. Nothing. I don't like it. I don't believe it exists. I've Googled it. They say it exists, but I think it's a fucking myth. Speaking of which, you guys said earlier we were talking about size. Ladies, you said size matters. And now you say nothing. Awesome. Earlier, someone else asked if size matters. 5 people yell out, yeah. I ask, dead fucking silence. Unbelievable. Derek, can you tell them that I have black friends? I have black friends, guys. Thank you. It's white people. Anyways, ladies, seriously, fake yell. I don't even care. Fellas, you can yell. Size matter? Does it? It does? Okay. Size, now when you say size, are we talking length or girth? Oh, Jesus Christ, really? Both? Really? Gee, oh my God, talk about having your cake and eating it too, really? Both? It has to be both? If you had to pick one, okay, gun to your head, length or girth? I'm sorry? Length? Because it hits the fictional G-spot that doesn't exist? I believe length. I've heard girls tell me girth. And that's because I'm, like, you can take a look at me and probably figure out it's not, like, real, it's not real big, but it's, like, super girthy. It's like a satellite dish. You know, like, I won't dent the back, but I'll fuck up the sides. You know what I mean? Like if your shit was a garage, you would have 2 tennis balls hanging off a fishing line from the edges. You know what I mean? That's a sophisticated joke. Did you guys not own garages? It's a garage joke and girthy. It's girthy. I have a wide penis is basically what I'm drawing at. It's like a satellite dish. It's not super round, but it's really, it's wide. The point. And here's why I think that length is more important than girth. Because I've watched thousands of hours of porn for comedy research, and I've heard a million bitches yell deeper. Never heard a chick yell wider. Like, not once. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard deeper all the time. I've personally heard deeper, and I hate that term. That's a term that you ladies need to stop using, okay? Deeper's a fucked up term. Like, you're acting like we all of a sudden have like a backstage pass to some shit that like doesn't exist. Like, if my balls are slapping against something, I'm basically as deep as I'm gonna get. You know what I mean? Like, so stop yelling that shit out. That would be like me having sex with you and yelling wider. Like, oh, come on, loosen that shit up. Like, you know what I mean? Thank you. Is that too vulgar? All right. So we'll go back to fun jokes. What's the deal with shampoo? Not everybody gets that. So did you see how Daniel Tosh got busted the other day, or not busted, but he got a whole blog and had to apologize for saying a rape joke in a comedy club? Yep. Yeah. That shit's fucked up. Ladies, I know that you take this shit personal, and everybody says rape is not funny. And I kind of agree. But I'm determined to say a joke to try to make rape funny. So, let's give it a shot, shall we? No? Alright. Is there a subject that's taboo? Because I want to talk about it. Anybody? Rape? Pedophilia? No? Child rape is rape. So pedophilia covers all the bases. Let's start there. Well, I don't like the idea of like words being off topic or subjects not being able to be talked about. Here's something that you women never think about. Why don't you try being like smarter if someone's about to rape you? I'm not for the rape whistle because I think you gotta like reach into something and blow it, and That's exactly what he wants you to do, by the way. Reach into something and blow it. Subtle. Again, some of these are like joke grenades. They take a few seconds, but you'll get them. And I don't like mace or pepper spray because I feel like that could be used as a weapon against you. Because he could probably get a hold of it. We've established that most of us are stronger than you. So if I want to get it out of your hand, I probably could. Here, why don't you use like reverse psychology? When a guy like attacks you from behind the bushes and goes to throw you down or some shit, why don't you be like, oh, thank God, I haven't had sex since I got AIDS. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That's a good line. I would be like, fuck, I'm not gonna fuck her. Worst thing that happens is your mouth gets raped. You know what I mean? And that's not bad. Every girl in here has had bad shit go into her mouth before. Thank you. Women don't laugh at that, but for some reason men do. And here's why. Because we think it's hilarious. And it's also weird. If you've ever, like, I received oral pleasure once. It was pretty awesome. Anybody fan of oral pleasure? Yeah, there we go. Just math. Really, I think that would be a thing that everybody would be a fan of. Okay, just Matt and I. I like oral pleasure. I like it for a couple reasons. A, I don't have to do a lot of work. I'm a big fan of that. B, it prevents you, and by you I mean women, from babbling and saying the useless shit that you say all the time. Like, if something's in your mouth, you can't, like, say shit, you know, like, why don't you want to meet my parents? And I'm always like, well, apparently because they didn't raise you very well. Like, I met you 20 minutes ago, and really? Do I have to act it out? Like, it's an oral pleasure joke. BJ? What's the hip, Derek, where'd you go? Derek, what's the term that African Americans use for a head?
Head.
Oh. I'm sorry, what? Jawbone? Jesus Christ, really? Okay, maybe I don't have any black friends. I thought I had black friends. I have no idea what the fuck jawbone means. But now I do. I'm going to say that. Jawbone. No, I'm hip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your boy gonna do this.
Because I apparently get jiggy with it is not cool anymore. And I've been saying that for the past 2 years. I'm like, I have black friends. We go out and get jiggy with it. You know? Go get some Hennessy, smoking on some Newports, fucking rubbing cocoa butter on each other and shit. You know, black people stuff. But you guys have like white stereotypes, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's a white stereotype?
Budweiser.
Huh? Budweiser? Budweiser. Marlboro's, Compton Employment, all those sort of like fucked up things where you're like, you know, goddamn white people. Good credit, for the record, and this is, I have horrendous credit, and here's how I know I have horrendous credit. There's a place right on Morris Road that's like always approved autos or some shit like that. They need to change the sign to mostly approved autos because I applied and the guy's like, dude, you can totally apply. We give like $50 or $100 cash if you don't get accepted. He's like, everybody gets accepted. I'm like, sweet. And so I filled out the application. Like 5 minutes later, I'm looking at like all the sweet rides, and the guy comes out with like $100 cash. And he's like, all right, so what you want to do with this, Coda has like a pass that you can buy that will like get you round trip and shit. You don't even have to say transfer. That shit's good. It's like VIP. You're like the VIP on the Coda bus. You know, and flash that shit. Like if there's a kind of a chick with like more than 4 teeth sitting in the front row, you know, like, you know, when you're sliding your car, make sure she sees that shit. That's an all-day pass, sister. And not just on the Coda bus. Jesus Christ. Here's a weird thought. It's not really a joke, it's more of an observation. Have you ever heard the term, that like the children are the future, or kids are the future? Okay, again, no. I'm by myself. I think anyone who's ever said the children are the future is someone who hasn't seen a jetpack. Like, jetpacks are fucking awesome. Way cooler than your kids, I'll tell you that. God, this is a very pro-kid crowd. I don't mean your kids, I mean other people's kids. Like, your kids are awesome. I'm sure they are going to grow up to be very productive citizens who, don't put the left turn signal on when they want to go right. Don't call your number and say, like, what number did I just call? Shit like that. I'm a fan of kids. Your kids. I'm not a fan of all kids. I feel like that's the thing. That's the biggest problem I have is that people get tax breaks for kids, which I think is fucked up. I don't think you should get a tax break for kids. I think you should get a tax break for not having a kid. Not saying that you guys are irresponsible, but I feel like I'm more responsible. Like, I'm getting penalized for pulling out and shit. Like, I think, like, how responsible is it? Like, I know I can't get you pregnant through your mouth, so, like, I take the high road, you know what I mean? And yet I have to burden, or take on the tax burden, because you guys don't know how to pull out, or happen to live up a flight of stairs, or own one of those Dyson vacuums with a no-loss suction. I don't care how poor you are, everyone in here has seen a coat hanger, am I right? Oh, Jesus Christ, really? Oh no, millions of kids get murdered every day. I can't believe you said coat hanger. I know. All right, vote for Mick. Do you guys think Mick can win? No. You think Obama's gonna win? Yeah, me too. I love that guy. He's good people. I think Mick can't win just because I don't like the idea of a president Mick. Like, I don't know how you respect, like, when you, like, Vladimir Putin, that guy's like a 10th degree judo black belt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is he really gonna, like, respect Mitt when he comes up and he's like, oh, I was the governor of Massachusetts, and I drove with my car on the top, or my dog on the top of the fucking car. I'm borderline retarded. Like, you should sign this treaty. Like, yeah, keep walking, man. He'll choke him out and send him on his way. Like, I don't think you should vote for Mitt. I guess you should vote for Obama. I'd say he's the lesser of two evils. I think they both suck. Yep, I know. It's very contrarian for me to say that. I don't like Obama. It's not because he's half black, by the way, which people forget to point out. It's half black. He's not black. He's half black. He's also half white. I hate's a strong word. I dislike all of him, not because of his color, but because of his policies. I dislike Mitt Romney because of his policies. I dislike almost every politician because of their policies. And I can't win the presidency, and I'll tell you why not. Not only is it because I'm not smart, because I'm not smart, but because I say shit like this on a stage, and because people don't respect me. And I could probably be beat up by most countries' first ladies. Like, and that's hard to gain respect, you know what I mean? Like, Vladimir Putin's wife has you in a fucking rear naked chokehold on national television. And you're like, sign the treaty, bitch. But here's why this generation is more fucked. And that's that 25 and under crowd. Where are you guys at again? I'm not making fun of you this time. I'm actually embracing you. You can raise your hands or say something. Here's why you guys are fucked up. Because you are kind of a generation that grew up on the internet. I did not grow up on the internet. Internet happened after I was basically out of high school, and I thank God for that. Because if I grew up in the internet, do you have any idea how many pictures of my cock would be all over the internet right now? I would literally take pictures every day and send it to some stupid girl who thought, especially with Photoshop, are you kidding me? Fucking make that thing, you know, take away the girth and ab, like, length, Photoshop. You're like, Jesus Christ, that shit's huge. Let's say Coke on the side. Like, don't mind that. Before I go, which I am going, I know. If you guys yell encore, maybe Derek will bring me back. But before I go, I just want to say everything I said here hopefully was not offensive. If it was, I don't care. I don't like you guys. Not that you don't mean anything to me, but you're not like paying my bills. You're not doing anything for me, really. I'll most likely see most of you never again. So I don't care. Like, so if you don't like me, that's fine. If you do like me, you can get a picture with me outside for $10. I do not take credit cards. It's cash money. Tax-free. I'm not giving that shit to Mitt. But I'm also having an after party where we're going to be popping bottles. A bunch of Riesling ladies, if you want to join me. All right, but that's basically my time. Thank you so much. You guys take care.
Give it up for Joey Pastore, y'all! God damn, that boy good, That boy is good. Okay, look, before we close out our show, for all you those that left, came late because y'all was tardy, but we're not gonna hold that against you all and shit. I got my rapper that opened up the show, gonna close out the show like Dave Chappelle and shit. Cause I like the Chappelle show. So look, bring him to the stage for encore performance. He was ripped that mug earlier for all those who had eyes and saw him. For those who came late, now you get a chance to see him do his next song. Joby, y'all! Joby!
Let's go. I'm a warm up. I'm gonna flip it on y'all. I usually don't see this when I go out to different shows in different cities. How many of y'all are reggae? Yeah. Beyond she the woman they were utmost respect, but they made me think twice and she would not regret me work. All day, give me ready for punani, but she want to keep my lock on the pussy. The time to excuse that the guys that are ready. We got fish when a woman never plenty. She not give it to me, no bust fight, I sweat it. She the one who got regret it. Chop. Una had no sister, so una never lucky, but she has my best friend. Una life was sucky. If I answer to the problem, run it. Yeah. I'm gonna flip it. Send the beat up. Show some bars. Eliminate the competition. Selfie. My head is in the clouds, but I'm still shining. So when you look up to the sky, I am the silver lining. Born and perfect, cursed as an infant. If I die and go to heaven, then the sky is not the limit. I love God, but it's fears I can't stand. Nobody is genuine. They don't lose their last chance. I let people hate me first and then love me later. Later never comes an explanation for my haters. I have no clue who I am, but I know my enemy. I keep them so close, they become a part of me. We fight fire with fire, and really got to ashes. Reincarnation, bring them back to ashes. I'm coming out my system, an anger from the bomb. Animal intellect, imagination runs wild. I'm STD high, BB, I toot my own horn. I am the future, the past, and the unborn. Whoa! This is the lion's den. This is the lion's den. This is the lion's den. Lion's den. Home of the conqueror. Lion's den. Lion's den. Home of the conqueror. Lion's den. Lion's den. Home of the conqueror. This is why they love the hate. 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 I ain't the world. In the land of Columbus, land full of copycats, we have to pick among us. Rule of all kings, from suffering and kindness, and from the greatest. Simple more definition with noise and order. While you waiting in line, I'm crossing the border. Be on that gear with you, biggest mystery. I'm waving at the past like you're taught history. While you lying to your team, I hope you don't choke. You speaking damn now, but the propeller broke. You not a common superstar Nova. I'm counting compared to one hand and fingers left over. I am an MC, mover up the crowd. If hip hop is still alive, it be so proud. The pussy is an ocean. Y'all stay afloat and couldn't hit the water if you fell from a boat. Oh, this is the lion's den. This is the lion's den. This is the lion's den. Lion's den. Home of the conqueror. Lion's den. Lion's den. Home of the conqueror. Lion's den. Lion's den. Home of the conqueror. This is why they love to hate. 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 Oh!
That's it? Oh my God! Give it up for Jovi, y'all! Hey, look, my next show, I don't even know, what the hell is the second? Let me do this and find out when the next show. I'm gonna invite all y'all back for a low price of $5 next only $5? We should have an awesome show next month. I don't know who the fuck we're gonna have, but Joey will be back, right? Joey, you'll be back? And Joey, not Jovi, but if you want to come back, brother, you're free. You're free to come back. I just want to make sure I have the right. Okay, September 13th, Thursday. Is that right? Yeah, Thursday is my next show, September 13th. Y'all, did y'all enjoy yourself? Give it up for Osheki, WTMH Radio. I want to also give a special shout out to Endanger Magazine, Buzz Magazine. You can check buzzmagazine.com and endangermagazine.com. My boy Anthony Vines over there at the bar. Give it up for all the people you saw tonight. Damon Cherry, Jovi, Chris Paul, Joey Pastori, my man Daniel Foster holding down on the wheels of steel and shit. Lady T, the bartender. What's your name, gorgeous? What is it? Jenny. Give it up for Jenny, y'all. Sam L. Shecky. I'm your host, Derek Muhammad. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows and be good to yourself. Have a good evening.
Over here now. Cut this up?
Yeah.